How do you maximize your legal claim in a case where you've been injured? First, you have to make sure that you document everything. Pain and suffering diaries, we use them all the time. It can be nothing but a piece of paper that you write down how you felt each day after you were hurt. Because just imagine now, worst case scenario, the case goes to trial. And a jury is sitting there to hear how this case affected you, how having your legs shattered in a car accident or your head bashed in when you slipped and fell on a floor, how did that affect you? Well, guess what? You suffered for days with your hurt back, for days with your sprained wrist, for all sorts of nights of sleeplessness, not being able to have relations with your spouse, not being able to work, being in pain, having to use a walker. You can just go through, but if it comes before a jury and you're asked the question, how did this affect you? And you say, well, I felt bad for a month. I woke up a bunch. As opposed to having a huge stack of pieces of paper of a diary where you can go through every single day. That can be copied and given out to the jurors to show and to prove how much you suffered. One thing to maximize your claim. Another, photographs. Photographs are unbelievably helpful. Photographs of the accident scene, of the damage to the car, of the damage to you, of the healing process, pictures of the bruise the first day, the second day, the third day, the fourth day, that deep tissue bruise that gets worse over a week or two and then slowly heals and hurts the whole time, turns black and blue, as opposed to the first day when it's just red. All of those things are important. So documenting everything. Also, making sure that we know who all of the witnesses are. The car next to you that saw the car slam into you at 50 miles an hour. The person who walked up on the scene and checked on you to see how you were. The ambulance drivers, the doctors who treated you, the nurses, the particularly nice nurse who brought you the ice pack every time that you went into the doctor's office for treatment, the physical therapist, and all of your family members and friends that saw you suffering, that saw you having trouble getting out of your car, having trouble sitting at your desk for very long. All of those people are extremely helpful, again, in maximizing the claim. It's also incumbent upon you to see the health care providers that you need to see, to follow up on your appointments, to take your medication, to get the proper treatments, to do everything you need to do to reach maximum medical improvement as soon as possible. Nobody likes a malingerer. Nobody likes anybody who stays sicker longer than they have to. Doing everything you need to do to get healed and well as quickly as possible also helps, because jurors appreciate and understand folks that want to get better, that work hard to get better, that do everything they're supposed to do to get better. Nobody likes a malingerer or someone who tries to make a case more than it is. The case is what the case is. And that's what I focus so much on. And I love clients who come in who are doing everything they can to get better as fast as they can, because I realize that in the end, they're the most believable. They're the ones the jurors like. They're the ones the jurors want to help by seeing to it that they get the money damages that they deserve. We work very hard to identify all sources of insurance that can pay for your injuries, from the driver of the car to the car owner. If there's an umbrella policy, if you've fallen and hurt yourself, who insures the building, who owns the building, who rents the building, all of the different things that can come to play to help you. Also, if you're in a car accident, your med pay that you have on your own policy. If you're operating someone else's car, you might have an excess med pay claim. And again, we have all these different things that we look into that a skilled practitioner who literally cares about your case. And that doesn't always happen. It does in our office. We care about our clients, and you need to have someone that you trust, that likes you, that cares about you, that works hard on your case. That's what we're here for. That's what we love to do. And we want to make sure that your claim is maximized to the full legal extent of the law, so that you get fully compensated as best as the law can do it with damages, money damages, because that's the way we do it. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the way we do it in a civil society. We want to make sure that you get everything that is coming to you. We're happy to help you. All you have to do is contact us and we'll get your case rolling.